Mm-hmm. We've got visitors. Okay. So we just ran the academy, and this here is the Halls of Infusion. Favorite dungeon so far? I think the pools, the ruby pools were quite nice. Although, just on concept alone, the one that they do with the centaur. The one where you get to ride on your dragon mount and the entire dungeon is just a zone. That is a concept I just freaking adore. You can actually fly out, drop into the bosses that you need. I think on a Mythic Plus level, that's actually going to be popping off quite a bit. Are you gonna make a story of the sepulcher of the first ones? No, Ash. What I've done... okay, so I haven't been shy about not liking the story of the Shadowlands, and I haven't done the sepulcher, not in a raid. I've done an LFR. Can't recommend. But I've done that in order to do the story of the jailer. So if you're looking for like the story of the sepulcher and what's been going on there, check out the story of the jailer. I don't go into details as to every single boss that you fight, but I do give you the idea as to this is the story they want to tell. Did I make dragon riding part of the fight? No, but I wonder if they're going to. I wonder what they're going to do with the dragon riding and how well they will be formed, because as far as I understand it, the reason why I keep disconnecting if I use like my engineering cloak is because the game thinks I'm trying to go faster than I'm allowed, and therefore as an anti-cheating, anti-botting mechanism, they disconnect me. I think that's the idea behind it, so I wonder how smooth the whole dragon riding thing would work in that regard. Let's do this. They definitely seem familiar, 12. I've described Dragonflight as a combination between the Cataclysm and Mr. Pandaria. Their whole origin and where did they come from and whatnot, I wouldn't be able to tell you right now. And is dragon riding just a gimmick? Sort of. It's a thing that I've apparently taken from Guild Wars. But my god, is it fun. Like, honestly, no joke. I can 100% tell you that dragon riding is a shit ton of fun. The races that they added is a shit ton of fun. And I'm hoping they're going to take the concept even further. I remember in Mr. Pandaria, you were able to get, like, these little race flags from the Jade Serpents, right? Imagine, similar to how in Genshin Impact you can make your own parkour in your little teapot. Imagine them give you the opportunity to make your own races in the world and then tell your friends like, hey, join my party. They get phased into your phase and they can now see the racetrack that you've made. Your own scoreboard, your own little thing, and you can get your guildies to start dragon riding with each other. I would be so down with that. That sounds like so much fun. I have like 0 aggro. Could you all mind? Open world to the gameplay is awesome. Yep. Like, credit where credit is due. Dragon riding is phenomenal. They've done such a good job. What do I think about Anduin not coming back? I like it. Do I like how much Sylvanas and Anduin got the interaction in that regard? Not really. But I like Anduin not immediately be like, oh, I'm Anduin Rin. Being dominated by the jailer? Oh, that's just another Sunday for me. Sorry. Sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to. Anywho, I quite like that he's chilling in the Maw or wherever he is right now. And it actually has an impact on his character. I like that. Oh, God! Sorry, I could do nothing. I think I was stunned. Okay. What else? I mean, I could have bubbled, I suppose. And thank you, Just. That's super kind. Trevelyan on the throne? Definitely possibilities. Like, similar to how, again, Greymane was possibilities. Like, for me, Battle for Azeroth would have gone down better if the Alliance was the aggressor rather than the Horde. I would have loved to have seen the Alliance be the one to actually push them into war rather than, you know, Garrosh 2.0. But yeah, it is what it is, right? And they can still go there. They can still make that happen. They can still have Trevelyan, because his voice lines also seem to be hinting at that. Like, we're gonna make the Alliance great again. Okay, he doesn't specifically say that, but somewhere in that regard, you know? Would be well funny if he says we're gonna make the Alliance great again, though. Do I see any splinter races crossing faction permanently? Faction value just seem redundant now. I've seen that argument. But for me, the idea of the Alliance and Horde fighting each other, that is the part that I'm like, we're over it. The reason for that is that, yes, Warcraft has been built upon orcs versus humans. Fair enough. And then Warcraft 3 happened. And orcs and humans stood side by side against the Frederick Legion.
I will not allow you through!
And then Classic happened, where we went into Silithus and we fought together. And the Burning Crusade happened, where we fought together. And this happened and that happened. Every single expansion. Be it we're out at open war or we're just chilling. Every single expansion, the Alliance and Horde learned a lesson of, oh, we're stronger if we work together. And if we push our differences aside, look at what we can accomplish.
Will overwhelm you!
With, like, Battle for Azeroth being the prime one, where I'm like, really? Lorfamar and Jaina, you did this during Mr. Pandaria. How is it surprising to you that putting aside your hatred and working together actually gets better results? So for me, the whole idea of constantly having a Horde and Alliance fight each other, that's the part where I'm like, the story does not support it, right? And that's the part where I would be like, yeah, it actually makes a shit ton of sense that many amongst the Alliance and the Horde actually put down their arms and start working together, as they always do. I'm still pissed off that our Order Halls from Legion did not get a proper farewell. One expansion, I'm leading people like Liadrin. The next one, we're fighting each other on the war fronts, to which I'm like, what happened? Do we use these? Oh, sorry, we use these to blow up a shield, do we? Sorry.
A small victory. I will eliminate you.
So in that regard, I'm like, okay, Alliance and Horde, they don't have to constantly fight each other. And even if we work together, it does not change that we can still beat the shit out of each other. So, yeah. In that regard, I'm very much like, let those borders between Horde and Alliance fall. As well as, it's clearly done because they have a decrease in population, right? I can tank him here, but not long. Wait, come here. Hi. Your mother is an ogre. Hi, Sukov. Hello. You ever trying something else today? Arise, my champion, and fight once more. Yo, having a battle res is awesome. As a tank anyways. Like, I'm not going to be using it as a DPS. Fuck that. But as a tank,
Order will overwhelm you.
it's amazing. Woo! We made it!
Forgive me. I could not stop them.
Cool. Okay. Ash, you're asking, do I recommend coming back to Dragonflight? I recommend asking yourself that. There will not be a content creator that's going to tell you, like, yes or no, it's going to be worth coming back. You can see your time, you can see your money and your wallet. I can only tell you that for me, I'm going to be coming back to Dragonflight for, like, the leveling. And beyond that, I'll see. I'll see if Mythic Plus is interesting enough, if raiding is enough, if I still have friends that play. Maybe I want to do, like, a realm transfer or just chill and not play at endgame. Don't know. We'll find out. Definitely fruits. Definitely. And what made me quit retail? Multiple reasons, to be honest. Oh god, what's happening? Hang on. So for me, my reason for playing the game has swapped and shifted a lot. And I honestly think that if I was like raiding in Shadowlands, I would have stuck around longer. But I already made the decision for myself that I wasn't going to do full-time raiding. Not again. I did it in Battle for Azeroth and I got burned out to the max. There was like simming, there was the necklace, there was void gear, there was so much I had to keep on top of. And it just took too much time, it took too much effort. The whole staying on top of things, right? So for Shadowlands, I decided, nah, I'm not going to do that anymore. And I'm so happy that I decided. Because if I look at what I needed to do in order to keep relevant in the Foggy Shadowlands, like the archaeology stuff in Corvia and this system and that system, no thank you, right? So in that regard, I made the right choice, but it also meant that if you say no thank you, you move on to your secondary reason for playing, which for me is the storyline. And when I saw what they did with the Night Warrior, when I had Sylvanas turn around and be like, I will never serve. When I saw what was happening, I was like, nah, this is just not my jam. So I decided to take a break. Which isn't the first time, by the way. I've taken many breaks over the years. Everyone would be better if they just played to have fun instead. In my opinion, Cam, fun is a relevant term. Sorry, a subjective term, I should say. What is fun for you might not be fun for me, and vice versa. What I find fun is to figure out what makes my character the best to my ability. I don't want to be a 1%er, but I most certainly want to be the best raider that I can be. I love having DPS races in my raid team, with my players, with my guildies. In order to do that, I need to jump through these hoops that Blizzard invented. So the argument of, who the hell cares, just play whatever you want to play. I don't want to be carried in raids. I find it fun to get the maximum out of my character. That's where I get the fun out of it. So I find it a nonsensical argument to say like only the 1%ers care about simming and about your gear. It's bullshit. A lot of players care about their character output. Just because you don't. Yeah. When going outside, do I prefer wearing a hat or a beret? Neither. I like to go just the way I am. I play to have fun. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But ultimately, there was also the big part, like a lot of people stopped playing, right? So, yeah. It is a social game after all. So there's a lot to be said about that. And we'll see if Dragonflight can turn it around. We'll see. And lore was a major reason to quit. Yeah. Understandably so. No, sorry, Cam. I took it the wrong way. No, sorry. I've had a different argument about that comment before, where people were like, only the 1%ers care about it. No, but that was my own misinterpretation. Yeah. I don't know where we're going, by the way. I think we're going into the sewers. I think. I mean, I don't like these zealots. No, that was my bad, Cam. Was my bad. What I want to see is one time we actually lose the fight and not win. You mean Burning Legion? Sorry, Legion? The problem is, you can't do a game over. Not in an MMORPG. You can take away everything that people have. But ultimately, they need to rebuild it again, right? Oh, boy. Whoa! Did they turn you into a fucking explosive? Oh, you were rooted in the AoE. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt. I thought you were the explosive. Whoa, cool. Heard about Malfurion? Yep. We actually had a little bit of a mini investigation at the start of stream about that. As it appears that Ysera is on the loading screen for Dragonland. That is definitely true, Don. Oh, God. Oh, pay attention, dum-dum. Come on. Everybody! Everybody's dying! Oh, no! My combat res is on cooldown, Captain. I think we got this, though. Oh, no, 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 Caterize. No, Caterize. They're healing. Ah, I can't stop their healing. What? Can we stun that? Stop healing. What about Malfurion? Okay, so this is, again, I want to make that 100%, 1000% clear. This is data mine dialogue. And also data mine dialogue that has disappeared. We have not seen this pop up on the beta as of yet, but the idea is out there. All right. With those parameters established, yeah, there is data mine dialogue that suggests that Malfurion is going to take Ysera's place in the Shadowlands, and therefore Ysera makes a return into the storyline. And as I said earlier today on the loading screen, we saw Ysera on it. Wait, can I just do this? Oh, that was too late. Whoops. Is it a Soki, like you stand in there with each other? Oh, okay. Cool. Like for me, I'm a big fan of Ysera, right? But even I would go like, you just gave her a big story in the Shadowlands. How about you stick with the story that you just told, right? Immediately turning it back around seems to be a bit of a waste. Let alone that once again the Night Elves are taking a huge L, as once again they have to sacrifice something. Okay, oh, yo, that was close. But again, I want to make it 100% clear. Data mine dialogue, yeah? It's not in the game as of yet. We do not know if it's actually going to make it into the game. And we're dead. Yeah. Excellent, Sukov. No, that was also me. Like, I did not realize we had to soak in those swirlies. But now we do. And now we'll get it. This sounds like an excuse to not let Malfurion do anything cool in the story. And this is indeed a rice cake. Yes, it is. Look, the Night Elves have been taking a beating after beating, alright? For some reason, they get some of the coolest story in the books. And then in-game, they yell at the Horde like, "Oh, please, Mr. Horde! Don't invade my lands! I don't want to fight you!" Even though this is my land, and you should be very terrified. And it's like, all right, cool. I guess that's how we're doing Night Elves now. Ta-tum. Why does Malfurion have to go? Well, the idea behind Malfurion sacrificing himself is the whole reason why Ysera died is because Ysera had to step up and try to save him from the Emerald Nightmare because he lost himself to rage. If you remember in Legion, there was like the whole Cenarius fall into the Nightmare. Eventually, he fell completely and Malfurion was like, roar, enough of this! And he bolted off and Ysera was like, oh no, please don't go. So then we jumped on the back of Ysera. I'm thinking Flamecaller first, yeah? So we jumped on the back of Ysera, and we went after him, and that's when she got shot by Xavius and the Nightmare, and that's where the whole shenanigans went down. Stay close, by the way, team, so we can easily stack with one another. You're going to stand all the way in the back, or we're going to be running into problems. Okay, soaky soak. Easy way, you know how. Excellent. Alright, cool. Night Elves rebuild. Rumor mill says possibly Gilneas. I have no idea, Sukov. I haven't seen that video, mate. All I know is the Night Elves were given that seed for renewal. So I'm guessing they're getting a new tree somewhere. And the idea is they put it in Gilneas, yeah? Look, it's a Froggo! Ribbit. Possibly, yeah? Honestly, with the architecture that Gilneas has to offer, I would rather have Gilneas just be returned to its former glory. Considering that the Forsaken, with Lillian and Kalia and whatnot, they've been learning how to get rid of the plague. What better way to try and get better relations going by actually fixing whatever Sylvanas did back then. And potentially give the Gilneans back their city. Because the architecture is quite unique. The area is quite unique. I would be well down for that. I can't taunt the Froggos, by the way. The Froggos seem to be stuck. He is hangry. He has an enrage. Moneybags, can you trank? Can you trank shot? Moneybags, can you trank shot the Froggo? Now they're super enraged. Tried. Okay. Ciano! No! Arise, my champion, and fight once more! No, Fesh. I haven't had Well, that's a lie. Have you ever seen Seinfeld? Do you remember George Costanza from Seinfeld? Like, if I let my hair grow, that's what I look like. I look like George Costanza from Seinfeld. Google it. So that's why we shave. Because that looks horrible. Would it really be wise to invite the Gilneans back to the lands after all the trouble to drive them out in the first place? Hungry Hornswog. The feat after forcing it to be hangry and devour 10 curious frogs. We did an achievement! Whoops. Again, had a very good relationship with the Night Elves, being the only one helping when the tree burned down. Well, Enduin said no. Did Enduin say no? I thought Enduin said, like, no, don't go in there because the tree's already on fire. Sorry, team, 2 seconds. Shaker. Sorry, mortgage stuff. Honestly, I have no idea, Sukov. I have no idea, buddy. Wait, there's another person down here. Do you reckon we'll be sick at the sight of dragons at the end expansion? I will never get sick of the sight of dragons. So Malfurion is dead? No. It's data mine dialogue. It's not real. It's fairy dust. I mean, isn't planting and growing a big burden on Azeroth? Don't think so, to be honest. I remember that the whole Teldrassil thing, like the whole reason why they didn't want to plant more world trees was because of the whole corruption of the nightmare. But then there was like the whole bit where Malfurion cleansed the tree and through it also healed Azeroth like a bit. So I don't know. And I'm very Dutch, Fish. Yes, very much so. Being bald just works very well. You have a nice head shape and your forehead veins are very well placed. Why, thank you. I will say that like during my workouts, I got like a vein on my head. And the harder I push, the more that vein starts popping. And it's like a roadmap on my head. It is bizarre. Trust me when I say I'm not exactly winning any beauty competitions while doing my workouts. But that's okay. I'm crushing it though. I'm getting stronger. New Night Elf capital on Desolace or Stone Talon? Here's a thing. How about we don't put the Night Elves in a highly flammable barbecue tree? Not without any good fire exits, you know? Roadmap to our hearts. Ooh, ooh. Oh god, I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm not gonna die, I bubbled. Haha! Suck it! Now you're all gonna die. Mwah. Internal monologue, in your head, Dutch or English? Depends. It depends on the moment. I will say though, like to your question, I am more comfortable typing and talking in English than I am in Dutch these days. Everybody stun! Stop it! Ooh, give the Night Elf Suramar. Let's go. This is work. Phew. Come here, Gil Singer. Phew. Made it. Put them in Stillifus. They can use the sword less flammable. Do I drink Heineken or do I drink beer? Fun fact, Freddy Heineken, the man behind Heineken, used to live in my town. Hey. And then they got kidnapped. But no, I don't drink Heineken. When I still used to drink beer, I drank, God, what are they called? Not Canon, the other one. Hertog Jan Grand Prestige, that's what they're called. Holy shit, did I get fat on Grand Prestige. But I kind of stopped drinking, I stopped drinking beer because it was just not worth it, drinking liquefied bread. These days, I'm a fancy bitch. I drink wine. Or champagne. Champagne goes down nicely as well. I can help cleanse disease, right? Oh no, I don't have a disease anymore. But in general, like if we're talking about beers, Heineken is like the basic bitch. You can go worse, you could go Amstel. And you can go better, you can go Grolsch or Hertog Jan, right? So Heineken is like the middle road. It's like when you are in the mood for some flavorful water, you can drink some Heineken. Yeah. You're a troll.
We'll build a new world, free from their corruption.
Okay. They caused Hailstorm. Does that mean... Oh, that's me moves out of the stuff, right? What champagne is my favorite? Oh, that actually was kind of spicy. I don't have a specific one that I'm like, ooh, that's the one.
A weak pawn.
Whoa, what the? Oh, snap. Whoa, cool.
You're gonna catch your death.
I mean, Heineken is not that bad. Let's be fair now. But, yeah, like I said, for me, just beer is not worth it. Not for the calories, not for the flavor, not for how long it takes to actually get drunk on it. So I moved away from beer. And, work wonders. Champagne is bubbly. Bit sweet. Sometimes a bit sour. Depends on the champagne in question. Oh. Get some Belgian beer. I learned how to appreciate beer on Palm. Oh. Palm was mwah. Thank you, Zukov. So do I partake in the herb? I do not. I just get sleepy from the herb rather than actually have the fun times with it. And I don't need it either. I quit smoking this year. As well as, you know, what are we gonna say? I don't need another addiction, let's put it like that. Is this a Wii moment? Yeah. Wii. But for those that do enjoy it, all the power to you. Enjoy whatever the hell you want to enjoy. Okay, sorry. What do I think about the new custom UI? I love it. It's about high time. Still a bit of work that needs to be done. But, we'll get there. Are you getting disconnected from the chat? I hope not. Let's find out, yeah? Because we got properly asses handed to us.
We'll build a new world, free from their corruption.
Is there something in Final Fantasy XIV that I would hope to see implemented in Dragonflight? I would love for older content to be as relevant as they kept it in Final Fantasy XIV. So the whole... Oh, God. Okay, so the closer you are, the more damage you take from that? Oh, you need to hide behind the icebergs, yeah? Glacial Surge? This is that rain stuff, right? Yeah.
Not
so...
strong enough.
Okay, yeah, that works. Okay. So how it works in Final Fantasy XIV is you have, like, roulettes. And even if you're max level, doing a roulette at lower level is good for, like, leveling alts. Is good for... Oh, shit. Okay. Good for tomes, good for gearing. I would love to see them do that. This boss, though, what the... Whew. So making old content, I wouldn't be against better... extra side content. But for me... It's weird to judge Shadowlands, because for me, Shadowlands is like not a proper expansion. compared to whatever they've done before, Shadowlands really feels out. Like, it feels barebone. It feels like a lot of stuff got dropped out. So I would like them to reinvigorate stuff like professions. Even archaeology and Mage Tower and Brawler's Guild and all that stuff that just adds to it, right? If you were to compare Final Fantasy XIV and WoW narratively based, where would you say each has the strength and where do you have the weaknesses? I think that Warcraft has its strength at telling an episodic story. So one expansion, one story. I think that's where Warcraft has its strength. Whereas Final Fantasy has the long game going on. Need to go through each and every one of them. Need to pay attention for each and every one of them. Which is great. But also their weakness. Because it's quite an investment to tell somebody like for the next 3 to 6 months you're going to be enjoying one single story. Right? So the accessibility, I would say, for Warcraft is a lower entry point. But in general, for Final Fantasy XIV, I find that they are stronger at... For a longer time, Warcraft had like this keyword of morally grey. And never delivered on morally grey. So the nuance, the intricacy, just the overall quality of storytelling, in my opinion, in Final Fantasy XIV is a lot higher. So where they have more delicacy, more intricacy, and more depth to their storyline, Warcraft has more of the epic moments, the oomph moments, right? For example, really clear example, if we want to compare Final Fantasy XIV and WoW, which I don't like doing because I feel very much like they're apples and oranges. But one example that comes to mind is in Shadowlands, we're asked to trust Sylvanas. To which Jaina says, I don't trust you. To which Uther says, trust her for me. To which Jaina says, I will trust her. In Final Fantasy XIV, there's a storyline in which we... God, they're not called kobolds. The ones connected to Titan. Are they called kobolds? Oh, maybe they're called kobolds. The Pirate Queen is trying to make them come back to the table after the people have betrayed them. And the kobolds go, we don't trust you. And she's like, please trust me. And we don't trust you. And there's like this back and forth when it comes to trying to convince them to trust her. And there's development, there's time, and there's realism. Because at the end of the day, they don't actually trust them, but they are willing to give it another shot after intricacy and storytelling. And it's just like, it's further developed in that regard. I think that's how I would compare the two.
New world, free from their corruption.
Okay, so paying attention once again. She has slowed the shit out of me, but I can hide behind a cube, yeah? Hailstorm. 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 Next up, she's gonna do a little circle. So she's gonna do a rain around her, and then once that rain is done, you're gonna move in, and you have like a free spot. Her Hail Surge also seems to be turning water into a glacier. I guess I need to play around with that. Now she's popping Hailstorm again. Just gonna hide here, see if that helps. And
You're gonna get your death.
So is Glacial Surge just something? Oh God! Okay. We're supposed to DPS you when? I don't have Common Rest, sorry.
You're gonna get your death. A weak pawn.
Whew. Hailstorm.
You're gonna get your death. Not strong enough.
Oh, the ice cubes can only take an X amount of hints before they break. Oh, okay. All right.
You're gonna get your death.
And move back in. All right. Hailstorm, hide behind a block.
You're gonna catch your death!
If she breaks through it, it hurts for quite a bit. Whoa, 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 whoa!
You're gonna catch your death!
Staying alive, staying alive. Woo! This fight is absolute dog shit as melee, dude. What the fuck?
You're gonna catch your death! Nothing can
Woo!
stop us.
Good job. Fucking good job. I mean, I think what's happening here is that her cooldown between abilities is off. I think that's what they need to tune. As a melee, if they tune that, you will have an easier time because it's easier to avoid that attack. Whereas as a range, you have to deal with like the massive circle. So I'm actually going to think that a lot of people are going to stack melee for this one. They just need to fine-tune the whole, you're going to catch your death, you know? Howdy, Tess. Hello there. Also, it's well appreciated when you can actually focus on a boss and try to get the fight down. And the eye is indeed a new icon for the group finder. You're gonna catch your death, baby. Mm-hmm. Ooh. She's not wrong. Oh, goody, it's a gauntlet. Oh, neat. Can I hide behind the barrel and then just not get hit by stuff? Oh, I can. Okay. Hey, I didn't summon you guys. Let's not do rage. Chat, I got a question for you. Okay, so the other day, as you all were so kind to point out that you don't actually need a max level character to make a Death Knight, and you got like the mount promotion going on anyways, I decided to do the whole starting experience for the Death Knights and get the mount on live. However, this started to make some things tickle, and now I'm wondering, do I want to join the Classic Fund? Do I want to make a Paladin, like right now, level a Paladin, and go onto the Wrath of the Lich King Classic Realms and do all that nonsense and see what kind of fun there's to be had? I mean, I got the mount. I definitely got... Oh, God. Damn it. That was my bad. I'm thinking what we want to do here is actually bolt through it, but at the same time, there's not more ads spawning. Huh. Mirage, Rageway, Horde, yes. On a casual level, yeah. Only if you have unfinished business. Well, the thing is, I need a repair bot, by the way. Anybody have a repair bot or repair mount? Otherwise, I gotta teleport out. The thing is, I've been working on like the global story of Wrath of the Lich King. And when you compare like the story and the activities, it was just such a good expansion. It's no wonder that it's on everybody's like top list, right? It's just so freaking good. The one thing that makes me go, maybe I don't want to do it, is they're not adding the dungeon finder. And one of the things that I liked the most was go into like a pug and see how far you can go through the dungeons and like how quickly you can pull them and tank them. That was part of the fun, and now the dungeon finder is kind of gone. And I remember how groups were made in Classic, like the classic realms. And that was not the best time. I suppose, Chefdar. I suppose. I can't mount up here. Hang on. Yeah. Sorry, team. I need to heal. Sorry, I need to repair.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels.
Like you. Okay. Classic is inconvenient. Yeah, I just remember, like in Classic, they didn't even allow the add-on in order to make Dungeon Finder happen. You died in Orgrimmar? How'd you manage that? But then, without the add-on, you would be forced to go into like a chat channel, and all you can see in the chat channel is like looking for mage, UBRS key, brr, 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 and it's like, oh my god, how do you ever get a group going here? Now for me, potentially that's not really a situation, because you know you can find communities and whatnot, but still, whew. None as far as we can tell, Rex. None as far as we can tell. The new Dungeon Finder tool on Rolf is fine. Are you allowed to use it then, Vox? Oh? Huh. Oh, okay, well that might be a change then. It's built in. Huh, okay. And have I seen Platinum WoW's lore video on the official WoW channel? I have not. But I do know about Platinum WoW. And I know that his videos are absolutely phenomenal. And it's been really, really cool to actually see, like, the promotion on the World of Warcraft channel going on. The thing is, though, since I'm already so familiar with the subjects... it'd be like, yeah, story to Vrijkool, I kind of know what's going on, right? Dungeon Finder was definitely part of Rolf. No, but they decided, as far as I recall, that there was not going to be a Dungeon Finder added to Rolf Classic, right? Most people don't play Classic, don't know about it, and therefore they say it doesn't exist. Oh. I don't know. Easy flex. I'm so familiar with the subjects because I know all the lore. I mean, I'm not going to say I know all the lore, but I know the story of the Vrijkool. Alright. No, but genuinely, if you haven't seen Platinum WoW yet and you're into Warcraft lore, which kind of assume that you do as you're here, well worth to check out. What? I want to get the fuck out of here. Can we do that? Nope. Invisible barrier. What? I mean, it stopped the water, I suppose. So what is the idea then? You said earlier that the ads were infinite, right? But they don't seem to be. Oh, you know, Vrijkool lore named 2 of their greatest hits. It's infinite before the dragons. Oh. Alright, my bad. I'll try to pull the little water elementals back there. We can focus on them, yeah? Eye of the Odin. It's the Eye of the Odin. It's the thrill of the flight. Gotta learn how I make my own Valkyr. Doesn't matter if I make a deal with the devil. I just want my Ulduar wing to thrive. Eye of the Odin. Ba-da-bow, bow. Howdy, Christian. Highway to hell, yeah? I'm on a highway to hell. Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh-huh. How do I feel about Exorcism coming back for the Paladins? Haven't gotten it in my talent set so far, Proby. So I don't know if it's actually going to be, like, magical and wonderful and fantastic. But it's kind of cool, right? I'm just hoping for something spectacular like the Warriors gotten. The Warriors apparently got, like, Heroic Leap or some nonsense. And with it, they'll pull in all the targets around them. What is this? Hey, does anybody have 25 herbalism? Because then you can get the mushrooms. Just saying. And I've tested Manu, the Paladin, and I tested the Dragfear. Yeah. I've not seen Ring of Powers Flood, but I've heard a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, we're really into this. That's cool. What is my add-on? That scream, blink, and pretty much help you like a toddler when it comes to raid mechanics. Last arc, you get a singular sentence, you have to actually think. We spoke about this earlier. So, let's get those ragers out first, yeah? Let's try to make sure that they don't pop off their enrage and whatnot. Well, we spoke about this earlier, and for me, it's, like, if that's how you enjoy playing, all the power to you. But what I kind of don't like is that it's now become the mindset amongst the player base that that is how you need to play in order to get something done. That's the part where I'm like, yeah, but that's not true, though. Just because there's a whole bunch of lazy people out there. But then again, like, that's player perception, I suppose. Like, it's the same way how they think that just because in the Mythic Plus race they've seen this composition, that is the only composition, which is also not true. Okay. Yeah, try... I mean, the little Aqualings seem to be going down anyways. But the respawn timer on these ads is... whew. Will there be legendaries in Dragonflight? Not if I've seen so far, but maybe Rephion could be persuaded and convinced. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get spicy. Make sure to get the Aqua Rager. Another one coming in. Another cloak, maybe. Uh-oh. I don't mind legendary questlines. I quite enjoyed Rephion's legendary one. So here they expect us to be able to take care of 3 of the water droplets, yeah? My god. Do we have hero? No, we have 6 minutes on hero. Oh, lord. Alright. I'll pop my own cooldowns. All 1 of them. They're still spawning? Come on, stop. Please. I'm literally at the end. Can you stop spawning? Oh my god, they keep spawning. Murder them all. And we're dead again. Yay! This UI is standard UI for the Dragonflight. Oh, yeah, we have Proby. Yeah. No, oh no, okay, so you've gotten rid of all the major ads. I swear 10 seconds ago there was an invisible wall. It's a good thing I streamed, because I swear it was there. This hallway, yeah, it needs a bit of work. Look, Oh, really, Ciano? Oh, really? You thought that we didn't have enough water elementals as is, yeah? You were like, oh, let me put my own one. Mm-hmm. Standard UI. Yes, standard Blizzard UI with Dragonflight. Dragonflight will add a couple of customization options, but what we're looking at right now is very bare bones, very standard UI. Yes, yes. Yeah, new UI, absolutely rocking it. How is Infuser Saria still alive? What? Where did she come from? Huh. Okay. Morning, Taylor. Hello there. I'm just keeping an eye out if there's any big ones still spawning, but it doesn't look like it, right? Are they gonna die at some point, or... Nope, they just seem to be chilling over there. What the... Ah, there they go. Okay. So hopefully, me being lazy will actually pay off. No, in the meantime, I've also been like sending messages about mortgage and whatnot. Apparently, it's gonna take all the way till... Oh, Lord. All the way till the 6th of October. It's forever! It's like 2 weeks. Ah, 2 weeks ain't nothing. 2 weeks is very doable. 2 weeks. Stop being impatient. It is currently 2 o'clock on my side of the world, Cam. Nice, thank you. I saw that, Proto. Yeah, I saw that actually. Although I don't know if it works right now, because it doesn't seem to be actually moving or whatnot. I think it's when you're in the dungeon finder, rather than actually in the dungeon. But I saw it turn red. Yeah. We're missing 1 healer. You're wearing like the basic mage outfit? Huh. You can't seem to heal me. Sometimes that bug actually works, where it's like it thinks that I'm the opposite side of the factions and whatnot. Oh, here he comes. Mm-hmm. Nah, it's fine. The only one that actually needs to be able to heal me is our Mood Fist anyway, so it's okay. Howdy, you pets. It is just Nobbel. Wow. What do you have against me, Zenberg, huh? Oh, sorry, let me not pull the mob out of range for everybody. There you go. Oh, immune to stun. Good to know. Interrupt, definitely still something you want to bring along as a paladin, because it's quite nice and delicious. Right now we are on a Blood Elf. Yeah. I'm a main character, I'm more human, but here for testing purposes, yeah, we're on the Horde side. What is my favorite type of beer? Grand Prestige, the triple dark ones. However, side note, I no longer drink beer, because the calories, they just ain't worth it. Have you tried Shadow Priest? Nah, class testing is not really my jam. I wouldn't be able to tell you whatever they changed on Shadow Priest anyways, but what I remember is that Shadow Priests were quite happy, but then the healing priests were like, yo, they took our interrupts. What the hell? Yeah, I switched to like red wine. Sometimes when I feel cheeky, I'll take champagne or just straight up vodka. I'll have you know, like vodka at first. Do we want to let it go to like 100 energy? Because it's not really doing anything. Oh, cool. If you move out of melee range, it will actually just pick a random ass target. Oh, that's nice. And for me, I prefer Alliance over Horde, but mainly because I'm more familiar with like the leveling zones and the people on the Alliance side. It's not so much a faction pride kind of thing. Castaway! Oh, and then you need to run a little gauntlet. Cute. Yeah, then we gotta try, of course. Can we do it the Paladin way? Oh, we most definitely can do it the Paladin way. Yay! And then the longer you let them cast Infuse, the more health we will come back with, yeah? I am Bart. Yes. Okay. Cute fight. And definitely are, Meow. Definitely are. I mean, at the same time, these times are the hippity-hoppity-hypity times, right? Like, anything is possible. So I'm curious. I'm excited. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with the reopening of the Dawn of the Dragons. Or Dawn of the Aspects, I would say. Like, okay, we're going to go in another round. Can you actually come up with something new, interesting, and cool? Or are we just going to do the same thing as you've done it before? And I'm curious to see what they're going to do with it. Go with the flow. Defeat them after slaying at least one flow control unit. Oh. Yeah, the trash mobs are harder than the bosses right now. Which is a bit weird. But we did get a mental. Mental looks pretty cool. Look, I got an elemental mental on. More adult dating? Oh, I'm so lucky. Best adult dating site. Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to get Night Up